So how to create widgets? Well, when you don't know, of course, we go to the theme handbook. And this isn't the theme handbook, but this is it. So this is the theme's handbook. And when you want to learn how to create widget areas, those are actually sidebars. And we can then register some of the sidebars to have them so we can place some widgets on them. And here is a simple example, and I'll actually copy that out, and then I'll go to our functions PHP, and at the bottom we'll place it like that, and then I'll use the st register sidebars, copy that in here, and we have only the footer. So footer sidebar, and we don't need any description because it's pretty clear what we want to do. We can remove the comments, and you can also add some other styling here, but that's not actually needed. This will work just fine. You can, if you have some HTML5 or semantic HTML such as main, and sidebars on the main can be a side, but inside the footer we'll use the div, so the divider element. And this is it. We have registered them. How to check them? Well, we can go to our theme, we can go in the dashboard, we can go to our appearances and widgets, and here it is, our footer sidebar. And then we can just, let's say, a search, and we can also add maybe something else, let's say recent posts, and we can add a title, search the site, and we can our recent posts, say 5, save, and then we can go to our site and see what's happening. Do we have something? No, we need to style them. Okay, so let's go to our footer, and how do we display those widgets, and where do we want them? Let's place them above the menu. So what to do? Well, of course, when you don't know how to do something, go to the theme handbook and how to display them. So we can use something like that, and we also can use another thing, and this is if active. So if there is an active sidebar, then display the sidebar. Okay, so if there is an active sidebar, let's also use the and if there is a sidebar, then if there are widgets on the sidebar, then do it. So we have the footer sidebar here, and I want to add some styling only when there is one, so we can use it like that, sidebar footer, and like that. Okay, now we can go to our site, refresh them, and we have all of them here. So what we can do various things, but just to be, for this simple theme purposes, we'll add them also in the center. And for that I'll use the sidebar footer class. In style, go here, sidebar footer, and I'll say that the max width can be of, let's say, 300 pixels, and if it's below that, if the viewport is below that, we'll just use the 90% of the width, and then we'll also add some margins. Okay, so we have that. Then we can also say text align center. Great, everything is centered. So the list, I don't want it like that, so let's use the sidebar footer, and that or even if we have that. So first, I don't want any paddings, and maybe I just don't want any margins, so it's like that. Then I'll copy that out, and then I'll say list item, and say list style none. Okay, great. That is much better. And now, what else? We need to style this a bit, so we can always go to sidebar footer, and here we have that, footer menu like that, and we can also use that for styling sidebar footer links. Save it. Whoa, much better. And let's also add that here. So we have for hovering and also for Fox. Save. And now this is much better. If I look at this and I see what are the classes, you can use the widget one to define some of the margins and similar. So for the widget title, let's go sidebar footer, widget title, and then we can use 0 margins. Okay, and we can use only the margin bottom, so top is 0, right is 0, bottom is this, and left is 0. Save. Great. Now we also use the widget itself to add some margin bottom like that. Okay, and we can actually play around, so we can add a border bottom to be 1 pixel solid white like that, and then we can also add some padding bottom like that, and here it is. So this is much better, I should say. And we can also add the copyright, since this is like that, we can maybe place a top one like that, but we don't need. Okay, so that's actually on your decision. So we have now set the footer also.